Welcome to a new Daily Top AskReddit video. Today's topic.
If you're someone who likes morning sex, how do you deal with morning breath without making it awkward? If you're having sex with someone, it's okay to talk about stinky breath. Exactly, my wife will say, let me brush my teeth real quick. If you can't talk to someone, you shouldn't be having sex with them. I hope you take that as a cue to brush your teeth also. If you care about the breath, you are not horny enough. All of human history would agree. The fact that humans have history already agrees. His dick doesn't care about my morning breath. I swear people that ask these questions have never actually had it or something. Just do neck kissing stuff, or doggy if you're concerned enough about it. Prone bone that shit. She doesn't breathe through her vulva. Now that would be interesting. Getting laid and a BJ simultaneously. Do you want to fuck or a suck? Yes. Turn him over. As a woman, I have to be on my stomach during morning sex. Some heroines don't need capes. You would be surprised what you can tolerate and see past when you are fully in to someone. You may even end up eating their ass. Whoa, that escalated quickly on this fine Sunday morning. Sex before church is glorious. Morning sex, not morning making out. And just say my breath stinks, so let's not kiss. Exclamation mark. Your breath stinks, so let's not kiss. I brush my teeth and use mouthwash right after I take my morning piss. Brushing your teeth and using mouthwash before bed also helps as well. Keep some gum or mints on your nightstand, or just be a trooper and suck it up cause it's your favorite time to have sex. Same, I keep gum in my nightstand. Sorry, dude, those things on your nightstand wrapped in foil you've been opening up and chewing are condoms. My dick doesn't have a nose, but it does smell. IDC, she's my wife. I want every fucking part of it. BC in the morning, I'm so fucking horny. The Chad wife lover. Coworkers' morning breath equals bad. Intimate partners' morning breath equals fine. It's all about context. I'm not really grossed out by anything with a person I share a bed with. What if you're fucking your coworker? Only from the back. We both do a courtesy brush. It only takes a minute and it makes a world of difference. It's only awkward if you make it awkward. Plus, who doesn't have to pee first thing in the morning? That too. Since you're there, you may as wet the toothbrush. Keep Listerine strips on the nightstand. Unfortunately, that is recipe for the most painful oral sex, at least in my experience. I shudder at the memory. They dissolve pretty fast, but yay, I'd wait 10 seconds. You guys were excited, haha. Either of you bury your face into their body or you do doggy. Bad breath didn't stop us this morning, lol. This guy sexes. We just make out anyway, it's never been an issue. We share meals and have similar oral hygiene habits, so our morning breath is basically the same. It's not a real concern if the both of you have morning breath, especially if you've been sharing the same mouth germs and food for a while. Also, if the morning breath bothers you, you're not really horny enough for morning sex. Rim that ring first, gets rid of the morning breath. Oh, why would you lick her thing? Oh. Modern problems require modern solutions. Because morning sex greater than morning breath. Just do it, who cares? When you're horny, morning breath doesn't matter, just enjoy it. Either you didn't brush before bed or you're not horny enough. When it's time to fuck, there's fucking going on, don't matter. Primal brain uses it as fuel. My morning breath has only been bad on the rare occasions I've fallen asleep without brushing. If you brush, floss thoroughly before bed and aren't a mouth breather, your breath should not be that terrible. Right, what are these people not getting? Overnight shouldn't be that bad, lol. Doggy style. We both have morning breath, so it cancels out. Always have chocolate on the nightstand when someone joins in bed. I like your style. And then he killed the dog. I don't get this reference. Tears of joy. Hope it wasn't John Wick's dog though. Brush my teeth before and then go back to bed. Go downtown and cover up morning breath with pussy breath. No kissing, just bend her over. We keep travel-sized toothpaste in our bedstand. A little dabble do ya. Sounds like Flintstones sex, a little dabba do ya. Make that bedrock. There were disposable toothbrushes with paste built in, so you don't need anything else. Ecologically horrible, but great for this. No kiss, just smash. Takes 2 minutes to pee and brush your teeth, plus getting back into bed to snuggle is the best feeling. Clean diet, great hydration, brush before bed, morning breath isn't a problem. For real, flossing is important too. If you are flossing properly and do yearly cleaning at the dentist, morning breath shouldn't be there. This is the attitude. Sex is smelly. As long as it's not overpowering and gagging, just deal. Brush together. If you can't handle each other at 6 a.m., what are we even doing? Sex almost always smells if you're doing it right. Quick way to alter breath chemistry is a full-on mouth-to-mouth kiss. It doesn't matter if your breath or your partner's breath is the issue. Swap a little saliva and you'll be good. You gotta love the stench. Exactly, people are clueless as to what turns them on nowadays. Not everyone has the same turn-ons. Just make your way down with kisses, peck by peck going down, spread her wide and do the work. Good prep is everything. Stay there as long as you need, then when you're going up just hug her tight. Morning breath isn't a new thing. If you want to get right to it without getting up to brush, you deal with it. As a guy who can't simply turn around, I will say, the glass or bottle of water on the bedside is not just for hydration. It's for cases like this. Quick, let's get clean and fuck, works well. Sexual arousal inhibits the sense of disgust to imaginable levels. This reminds me of those posts that are like, OMG, how did people even have sex in ancient history before there was perfume, soap, deodorant? Tongue scrape after you've brushed your teeth the night before. You don't have to breathe into each other's faces. And honestly, after some years together, at least I don't care about such a trivial matter. My nose isn't that easily offended if I want to get my freak on. Get up and brush teeth before the sex. Not sure why that'd be hard. Exactly, and go pee while you're at it. How bad is your morning breath that this is an issue? If I'm awake enough to have sex, I'm also producing enough saliva to get rid of any nasties, or have taken a sip of water. Don't take the ball gag out and it's less of an issue. Get out of bed. Pee and use mouthwash. Get back in bed. Commence sexy time. Eat poo $$Y first. That takes away bad breath. Face in the pillow. Honestly, most people just accept that morning breath is part of being human. If you're comfortable with each other, it's rarely a big deal. A quick sip of water, a fast brush, or even just rolling into it without overthinking usually works. The only thing that makes it awkward is acting like it's a crisis. When there's real attraction, a little morning imperfection doesn't ruin anything. It actually makes it feel more real. There are levels of survival I'm willing to accept if morning sex is on the table. You are both in the same boat. No need to overthink. If you're doing it right, you should love your partner and their morning breath. We lick each other's asses during sex and you think we're going to worry about our breath. If you're both into the moment, then a little bit of morning breath doesn't matter much. We both brush before bed, so the smell of morning breath is negligible. You need to drink more water. Helps with the morning breath. Stop going to bed so damn dehydrated, people. Bubblegum. Yeah, we should probably brush our teeth real quick, with a laugh or another comment to add humor. We start cuddling and when it's time to get to it, we just go brush our teeth. That seems like it could ruin the moment, like some people think condoms do. Get over it. Sex isn't a choreography. We both have morning breath, so who cares? Ignore it. Both of us got it going on. Kind weird being comfortable enough with their genitals in your mouth, but bad breath is a problem. Brush your teeth. Takes a few minutes. In fact, have a quick wash for another few minutes and enjoy a better all-round experience. Who gives a shit? Go take a piss and then it takes like 30 seconds to go use some mouthwash, people. Mouthwash or water by the bed, keep the lights low, and honestly just accept that morning breath is part of the package. Most people who like it say you just lean into the lazy, half-awake vibe instead of trying to make it perfect. What sex? After kids and marriage, it's over. I'm someone who's been pretty meticulous about my oral hygiene since childhood, so either due to being fastidious or just genetically lucky, I've never really suffered from bad breath, even in the morning. I guess I lean toward lucky because I don't have bad body odor either, usually. When I do, it's if I didn't use deodorant before working out, and even then I'm told it's comparably mild. My wife, bless her heart, tells me she's had halitosis since she was a kid, and she's pretty good at brushing, mouthwashing, so I mostly never notice it. But the mornings just waking up can sometimes be a little rough. But like the smell of gasoline or your own poop, when you're around something enough you get used to it. And if you love someone, you kind of associate it with whatever smells they make. Kinda like Robin Williams in Good Will Hunting fondly talking about his late wife farting in her sleep. If, knock on wood, my wife passes before me, I guarantee you I would miss that morning halitosis breath and wish for it back every day. If you love someone enough and you are horny, you wouldn't give a damn about morning breath. Give me your stinky breath, love. Water, drink water and the sex overcomes the morning breath. I have water always by my nightstand. We don't kiss on the mouth during morning sex. On the mouth. My ex would wake me with head and then ride me. We kept away from each other faces. Morning sex was about starting the day in a good mood. Rest of the day, night was for making love, kissing. Slip to the bathroom for a quick swish of Listerine. It also makes it hard to notice their morning breath. You excuse yourself, go brush your teeth. Bad breath will kill a moment more than stopping for 2 minutes to brush. I get why you all say a man's smell turns me on, but sometimes it's too much. So this is gonna sound odd, but if you don't want to brush and kind of kill the moment, keep an apple on the nightstand is an alternative. If you take a bite or two it will clear that morning funk. Apples contain malic acid which neutralizes bacteria and promotes saliva flow. It's surprising how effective it is. Considering that bad breath was a concept invented by Listerine, we sure have been brainwashed to think that mint is a normal human mouth smell. No wonder Western birth rates are going down if people can't fuck in the morning without smelling like mint. You don't have to kiss mouth to fuck if human scent grosses you out, kiss shoulders etc. I mean, are you guys fucking or are you appearing in an episode of Seinfeld? I think bad breath was a concept invented by bacteria. Nobody said it has to be minty, it just has to not be foul lol.